Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Ah, yes. Well, where we left off is we helped the Peller find his goat. And, after the Peller and his goat reunited, he conducted a ritual to inform us of the magic, I guess, behind the amulet that was found in the Baron's manor. And that's whenever he informed us of botchlings. And I need to read the bestiary to learn more about botchlings, so let's do that. Wherever they are. Here we go. Cursed oil and Axii signs. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, Witcher of the Wolf School. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creature a Witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial. Their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus. Their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victims' deaths. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an unexpected mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus beleaguered first suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking of her blood until mother and fetus perish together. A botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened and if gorged with blood, it can change form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding ape-like on its forearms, stronger and fierce often to direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponent or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew in the house it never could call home.
Come on.
Okay, so now we need to go talk to the Baron. Let's go talk to the Bloody Baron and see what he has to say.
Lightning strike.
What in the world? Is Crow's Perch under attack or under siege? Weird. Geralt did say lightning strike.
Not so fast, Roach.
Aye.
Swift kick in the arse.
The little ace saved.
Killers!
Drunk old fool tottering about again.
Don't calm him down.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick! You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost, you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Shit, fire's spreading. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
The Baron kind of hits like a truck.
Shit, fire's spreading.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Syriot seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Don't upset the guards. If provoked, they'll try to bring you to order by force, then take some of your coin as a fine for causing trouble. Develop the Axie sign and unlock access to additional dialogue options. The Empire of Nilfgaard has already conquered many kingdoms in its drive to expand, and is currently waging its third major war against the Northern Realms. The book, A Miraculous Guide to Gwent, contains information about what Gwent cards you are missing.
Oh! Am I thrown in this? Wouldn't go through toppling about again. Don't calm him down. Damn yes. Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to me.
And these thatched roofs, they'll burn down pretty quick just because of the material they're made of.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, come closer.
Hell yeah.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they'd run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's too proud.
Wasted my time.
Embarrassed.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
You said he didn't know.
It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew.
The miscarriage.
She'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed. He there. Tiny thing. Defenseless. On bloodied sheets. Dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming, it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
This is weird, man. This is a freakish...
Merciful gods.
Oh, man.
Back to the fortress.
What? This?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Bloody hell, not now, lad. Let's do what we must.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something! This, take me! It's thriving something fierce! Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait.
chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Oh man, where did I leave off on this quest description? I think the Pellers shared some juicy gossip with Geralt. Supposedly the Baron was a drunk and a terror to his family, and his wife's recent pregnancy had ended in a mysterious miscarriage. The Pellers' augurs showed that the miscarried fetus, undoubtedly discarded without a proper burial, had transformed into a dangerous monster, a botchling. The beast was murderous and foul, but could yet do some good if its curse could be lifted and the monster could be turned into a lubberkin. This latter being a friendly household guardian could lead Geralt to the Baron's wife and daughter. Geralt's bosom boiled with wrath as he went to confront the Baron. He was ready to drag the truth out of the man with a sword, force him to confess to what had truly happened that fateful night. A Witcher in this state is even more effective than usual, so Geralt accomplished this in short order. The Baron admitted that his wife had miscarried after one of their frequent rows, and that she and his daughter had fled Crow's Perch. He also agreed to show Geralt where he had buried the miscarried child's remains. When the clock struck midnight, both men set off to find the botchling's grave. Once Geralt and the Baron had reached the unborn babe's place of burial, they did not have to wait long for the botchling to show up. The beast hissed and howled and threatened to assume its more monstrous and vicious form, but the two men completed the naming ritual before it could. Then, following the ancient custom, they buried the creature under the threshold so that in time it might be reborn as a lubberkin, a household guardian spirit. Geralt hoped this being would help him find the Baron's family.
muttering.
How may I assist you?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Jeez.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Really, I think I have... My boots aren't so great, so if anything needs an upgrade, it's... the wheels. Really, I should just hold out for the assassin's boots. I'm about to level 10 anyways.
So long.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Show me what you got. See ya.
Not only did the peoples of Crow's Perch live in constant fear of the Baron's mad impulses, but they also had to deal with a vicious monster, they had given this beast a lowly, full of wholesome folk character name, Shrieker. It had tormented them so terribly that they had decided to pay for a witcher to eradicate it. Geralt, who was far from deaf to the concerns of simple folk, and also was forever in need of more coin, decided to take the contract on this mysterious beast.
Ever heard of preventive art?
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a Shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away.
Mm-hmm.
Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Gut stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
Ye seek a lot. A few crowns too dear. Ye seek a lot. A few crowns too dear. I suppose I can add that. Ye are risking your neck for us.
High time a professional took a look at this Shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Do I not have a torch anymore? I guess not. No, I still do. Never mind. I don't know why I got unequipped.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father, But to do that, I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shush now.
Calm. Calm.
Take care, kid.
Let me alone.
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight. Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely. Blood. Monster blood. Tracks lead to the cave. The cockatrice.
Cockatrices, grape shot, draconid oil, and ard. Had myself 8 heifers, 5 of them milchers, then this cockatrice sprung up nearby, and now all's I got's left Now all I got left's dried patties in an empty field. Jethro, peasant from Pendal. Foolish superstitions claim cockatrices like basilisks can kill with their gaze alone. That is utter nonsense. However, cockatrices' gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should instead watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which it can whip to murderous effect. Shrieker. The monster tormenting the residents of Crow's Perch turned out to be a particularly nasty cockatrice. Geralt was not surprised the Baron men had been unable to stop it. They could not possibly withstand the surgical precision of its strikes, which slice open arteries and provoke an outpouring of blood only the swallow potion could hope to stop. Neither did they know to force it to the ground with a crossbow, a bomb, or a sign, and then evade its charge by rolling under the monster's outstretched wing. So let me go rock Grape Shot, Draconid Oil, and Ard. I'm pretty sure I have the Grape Shot bomb. I don't even have Draconid Oil. Do I even have the recipe for Draconid Oil? I need ergot seeds. I don't even know where to gather ergot seeds.
Sounds coming from above. Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
It turned out a cockatrice had left the tracks. As this beast's name implies, it looks something like a rooster crossed with a basilisk. And according to Geralt, it tastes a bit like chicken.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away. There it is. Won't get away this time.
Oh shit, there it is. Jesus. I missed that. Holy crap. I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Crap. Jesus, man. Bleeding. The beast attack has left you bleeding. The bleeding will last for some time and cause a steady loss of vitality. If you have the swallow potion or some food, you can consume them to temporarily speed up your vitality regeneration and counteract the bleeding. You can also cast the Quinsign to immediately stop any vitality depleting effects. There are various other effects like bleeding which can be applied to you in the game. All currently applied effects are shown below your vitality bar and in the quick access menu. Jesus, thing hits like a truck. Am I too low level for this? Man. crap. Crap. Jesus, man. I think maybe having that Draconid oil would have helped a lot. I think I'm going overboard with the potions. There's probably only 1 or 2 potions that I really need to use. The other ones are just giving me toxicity issues. There we go. I was going too freaking nuts with the potions. Dwarven axe.
You.
I may level off of this.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Thank you. Any problems in the future, you keep me in mind.
Yep. Nice.
In exchange for your help.
Witcher.
Okay, so weeknight, so we're a little more crunched for time. I'm not going to carry this out to hour and 30. I'm going to end it right here. Let me read this completed quest on the contract. Shrieker. It turned out a cockatrice had left the tracks. As this beast name implies, it looks something like a rooster crossed with a basilisk. And according to Geralt, it tastes a bit like chicken. The cockatrice slain, Geralt took a trophy from his corpse and went to collect his well-deserved reward. Just when it seemed the villagers would have to learn to live in the shadow of bloodthirsty beasts, to always look to the sky with fear, the Witcher arrived and put an end to the Shrieker for good. So, yeah. And make sure we track the right quest. Family Matters. Okay, so to complete the quest Family Matters, we have to summon the Lubberkin. But we have to wait a day and a half, so this is a perfect time to end the stream here. When we come back, we'll finish up this Family Matters quest by summoning the Lubberkin, and I'm going to call the stream off now. The end of Witcher 3 playthrough, Act 1, Velen, Episode 10, and we'll pick the game back up in Episode 11. I'm not sure if that'll be tomorrow night. I've actually been very lucky that I have some time to squeeze these in during the weeknights. So that may end up being tomorrow or Friday. Probably Friday. Actually, I take that back. We'll be streaming Final Fantasy 15 next. So FF15 will be the Thursday or Friday afternoon. So, if you're interested in FF15, stop by. Anyways.
We's catching snails.
Have a good night. Later.